Such a cool tool. I'm really excited to show you all about it. Today we are live inside of our training program where we are live Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Birthday Wisher is just one of the many tools that we have inside of our program. So I'm actually going to show you how to get the unlimited version of this tool, as well as I'm going to show you how you can get a free version of the tool at the end of the training today. So you can see that my Birthday Wisher is actually running right now. So I just sent a message here to Russ Stolters. Because it is his birthday. So what I'm going to show you how to do is set all of this up on autopilot so that you can make your Facebook friends feel special on their birthday without actually having to spend the time creating this custom image, sending them a message you can actually post on their wall, or send them a private message, or both if you prefer. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So I will be right back to get into today's training. Okay, welcome back. I do see that Floyd is here. Thank you for joining me, Floyd. So just so you know, there is the free version. I'm just going to go ahead and spill the beans in the link of the description of this video on YouTube. So go to my YouTube channel, Bridget Bartlett. You could go to youtube.com/Bridget Bartlett and you'll see today's live training. That link is there. Okay, so how do you use link or Birthday Wisher, rather. It's so cool. I'm getting ready to show you. Okay, so first of all, Birthday Wisher is a Google Chrome extension. Okay, so you can see here. There are some options. There are actually several options, and depending on the plan that you have, the free version is more limited than this, but if you're a member of our program, you actually get the unlimited version, which is what I'm showing here. So I'm not actually sure the limitations. I've always had the pro version. But you have the ability here to choose the advanced birthday. So like maybe you wanted to send a message all the way leading up to someone's birthday and say, hey, I see your birthday's in a couple days. What are your plans or whatever. So it gives you a way of reaching out to them kind of like in a cold message without being so spammy, right? Because you don't want to say, hey, I see it's your birthday. You want to buy my stuff? That would be inappropriate, but being in contact with your friends at least once a year is a great way of staying at the top of their mind, but also of working with the Facebook algorithm so that your posts show up in front of them more often. Okay, so you do have the ability here to do the advanced Birthday Wisher. If you want to use that, all you need to do is toggle this on here, and you'll select the day, how many days ahead of time, and then you can choose your message group. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to create message groups in just a second. You also have the Birthday Wisher here, which is actually what's running right now. If you wanted to disable it, you could just toggle that off there. And to toggle it back on, obviously you do the opposite way. You can choose to make posts or send messages, or both. So if I just wanted to send messages, I could do that, which, some people will not allow you to post on their timeline. So you may want to send messages, but I actually like the post because the personalized images only work in the post. So right now I actually have it set to where it makes a post and it sends a message. You can also choose to toggle this on if you only want, if you want to create like gender-based posting. So maybe you wanted to say, especially if you have a business that it like focuses on men or focuses on women, maybe you want to have, a post that's like, hey girl, women are great on their birthday, whatever you want to say, right? You can totally customize that based on the gender post. Okay. Or, even if it was like for men or something, maybe you could say, oh, men deserve to be spoiled on their birthdays by getting whatever, right? So however you wanted to customize that, or you could actually choose a neutral group. Okay, so I just choose neutral just to make it simple. So you can choose your message group, and that's the same here, message group. So I'm going to show you how to set those in just a second. You can also follow up. So we have the advanced, which is before before their birthday, we have the birthday wisher, which is on the birthday, and then we have the follow-up birthday wisher, which is maybe after the birthday. Maybe you wanted to send a message that says, hey, I saw that your birthday was, 2 days ago. What did you do? Did you do something special or whatever? So it helps you kind of break the ice, right? So to enable that, all you need to do is just toggle it on, choose how many days after the birthday, and then choose your message group. Okay, so that's basically how you want to set all of that up. Okay. Now, if you click the three dots here, you'll see that you can go to the settings, and the settings is where you're going to create your posts. Okay, so you see that we have posts, messages, images, and then the schedule. All right, so you can see here that I have 3 posts. Now, I do definitely recommend at least doing 3 variations, because you definitely don't want to, when this starts running, it's going to send all of your, it's going to stagger it out so that it is a robot. So we don't want to, trigger the algorithm and make it look like it is a robot. That kind of that defeats the whole purpose. So you want to definitely create multiple posts. So if you see here, if I wanted to create an additional post, I could give it a title, so maybe a happy birthday 4, since it's the 4th one. And maybe I'd want to say, you could use these keywords to insert if you wanted to. So maybe I wanted to add the date of the day, like today is March 29th. So maybe I wanted to say March 29th, 2022 is a special day because it's your birthday or whatever. You could put the date in there. You could also tag the person. So I highly recommend this because it adds their name, so it makes it a little bit more personal. So I do see that Maria, Linwood, and Edison popped in as well. Hello, thank you for joining me. So if I wanted to say, Edison, comma, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. And of course, you best practice is to ask a question, but honestly, most of I don't really have the questions. Okay. Most of the time when this message gets sent to someone, they're so touched by my message, and especially the personalized image I'm going to show you how to create, that they always respond with at least thank you. And so I can follow up with them and say, hey, did you do something special? Or, oh, it's my pleasure, da 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 da, right? So you can type that in. You can also choose an image, okay? And I do have an image. I'm going to show you how to add those as well. But if I did want to add an image to this post, I could just add a space here and then click image. And then now whatever images I have stored here, it's going to randomize it. And then it's going to put in that image there that's customized. You can also choose the gender here. So if this was specialized for a male or a female, or if we just want it to be a neutral post, we could choose that there. Once you save, you're going to see that you have all of these different posts. And just to give you some examples, I have, tag the person. I hope you have a happy birthday and many more to come. Blessings to you. And then I have an image. The next post is, hey, tagging their first name or their name in general. Today's your birthday. I hope you have a great day. I wish you all the best. And then I have an image. And then we have the last one here, which is, their name. I hope you have a great birthday. You deserve it. And then the image. Okay, so those are just to give you some examples of the posts that I have added here in this group. Okay. Now, messages, same basic premise. You're just going to create segments, okay? So segments, if you would look at all of these posts, putting these together would be like a segment, okay? So you're going to just click here to create a new segment, but I already have one created, so I'm just going to click here to edit. And then you can see you just want to give it a title like, of course, I just have one segment, one message group. So it's all happy birthday and it's all neutral, but maybe if this was like specifically for women, I would want to choose happy birthday, and maybe I would want to just tag this like women, so that I remembered like which segment group this is. And then you can see here, I just added, I use their first name by using this tag here. So if I wanted to add a 4th one, I could just add the tag. And then I could say like Linwood, today is your birthday. Do you have something special planned? Okay, so we could type that out. And I'm going to put a question mark here, and then I could add that just by clicking add. And now that adds a new segment to all of my my group here. Okay, now the cool thing about these segments is what it's going to do is you add all of these, and these are like the hey, it's your birthday, happy birthday messages in this group. Okay. So what it's going to do when you select this group, the segments within this group, it's going to switch these up. So it's going to give you a variety. So if, you know, say this message right here, Linwood is the first one, so it's going to go to him. Okay, maybe the next one is Floyd. This message is going to go to Floyd. Maybe this one goes to Maria, and this one goes to Edison. Okay, so they're not going to get the same message, which is really good for both the Facebook algorithm and just for the person. Okay, so they're not getting the exact same message every single time. Okay. So if you want to update that, you just click update message segment, and now I have 4 of them. Okay, so those are the message segments. All right, now let's go back to the settings here, and let's go to messages. So what you want to do when you're choosing a group is you want to click on the group, and then you just want to choose, like if I'm going to click create new, let's actually go back here. What you're going to do is give your group a title, okay, just so that you know which group it is. When you insert you're going to insert segment groups into this group, if that makes sense. Okay, maybe you have multiple segments that you want to add segment groups. You could just click here, and then you can choose like message segment. So maybe you wanted to send that message, and then right after that you wanted to send maybe a link or something like that. You could type that in, and then what it's going to do is it's going to rotate this message, and then it's also going to send your static link. Okay, so lots of variations here for what you can do. So once you choose your message segment, which I'm only going to choose just this group right here, you just click save. Okay. Now let's talk about the images. This is super cool. You can see here that I have this customized image, and this is what it's going to look like. So and you can choose any image. So this is what's really cool. You can choose any image you want to, and then when it sends, it's going to send this post, which is what we have stored in the post. Remember, so it's taking a variation here, and then it's customizing this image and it's posting it for me. Okay, I do see that Ray hopped in. Hello, Ray. Okay, so now what do we use to create this custom image? If you go to NiftyImages.com, you can actually create a free account. If you look at the limits here, I think you get like 10,000 opens, and I've only sent out 19 messages, so I've used 19, and then you get a total of 10,000. Okay, so you get lots before your plan expires. You know, I think it's just $20 a month or whatever, if you decided to use that. But if you're not using a lot, then you're not going to need it because you get 10,000. Okay. Let me go back here. So what you want to do to choose an image, it's super, super easy. You just want to click create image. We're going to choose a personalized image here. And you can see there's lots of cool things you can do with Nifty Images. But just for this example, this is what I'm going to show you. Okay, so this is actually the image that I chose here. But you can actually embed these like on a website page or something like that. And then really create some really cool effects. Okay, so I actually just chose this image here. So you just want to choose, and then you can upload your image and choose whatever you want. You can add additional text and all of that. But if you look at the name here, it's just going to use this dynamic tag. Okay, so it's going to basically, this tag tells this image, Facebook tells the image like what should be put in this tag. Okay, so it's pulling in the name. And then if for some reason you're sharing this image and it did not have like a name attached to it, it's going to default to this message here. So for example, if there was no name tag at all and I shared this to someone, it wouldn't just say merge tag, which would be really generic. It would just say happy birthday to you. Okay. So what's really cool is you could actually, create an image maybe of you and you put your logo on it or something like that. And then you're sharing it on their timeline. So they feel special because you've just created this custom birthday image for them. But also you are, promoting your business and all of that. So you may choose to not want to do that. You may choose just a generic message here. I highly recommend when you're first trying all these things out, do a very basic so that you can be testing this out and kind of get a feel of, how you want to utilize this. Okay. Because again, I'm just teaching tools and strategies. It's up to you guys to figure out what works best for your business. Okay. So this is a very, very simple way of creating the image. Okay. So now, once you create the image, okay, so I'm just going to go back here since I already have it created. I'm going to, let me go back to where it's already created. Okay, so here is my birthday message. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to click here and it actually gives you, let me just open up this notepad. It actually gives you this code right here. Now, this is what you would embed on a website or something like that. But what we really need is just the link. Okay, so we're just going to take everything in between the quotation marks and copy that. Okay, so now when we go back to Birthday Wisher and we click on this and we open up our extension, we go to settings here. Now we're going to add an image. Okay, so I would just add this link here and then click add. I don't want to add it because I already have the image, but this is cool too because you could have a variety of different images. Okay, so it will do the same thing. It will just rotate out, depending on who is, who it's sending to. If you have 4 images, it's going to send image 1, and then the next one will send image 2, and then 3 and 4. Okay, so definitely should have a variety of images here. Once you put the link here, you're just going to click add. Okay, so I'm not going to do that because I already have this exact image added. The next step here is the schedule. Okay, so you can choose a time delay. Definitely recommend bare minimum at least a minute here. That's really important again for the algorithm and things like that. You can also choose a time of day. So maybe you want at 9 a.m. you want it to read all of your friends' birthdays and send them a message early in the morning or whatever. You can schedule out your time here. Okay, so this is all you need to do. Once this is all set up, all you need to do is now you're going to save it, and then you are just going to leave your window open. Okay, you don't have to do anything else. Okay, so you can see I didn't do anything. I was literally waiting for the training to start. And then my birthday wisher started working and sent Russ here a personalized message. Okay, so if we go to his messenger, unless he has different settings where maybe someone can't message him, he likely got a message as well. So I have it set to where you're going to get a post and a message. So even if they don't allow me to message, they're still going to get it posted on their wall. If they don't allow me to post, they're still going to get a private message. And if they allow me to do both, they're going to get both. So now they're doubly blessed on their birthday. So I told you that I am going to show you how to get a free birthday wisher. You can actually go to freebirthdaywisher.visionmarketinganddesign.com and you can get a free birthday wisher. Okay, no catch or anything. It's just going to be free. Now, if you do want an unlimited birthday wisher though, meaning all of the bells and whistles among all of the other tier 5 tools, because tier 5 is the software that we're using here. They have a large variety of lead generation tools, especially I'm a huge fan of all of the Facebook organic marketing tools that you can use your own profile for, and you could definitely check out my channel for tons and tons of training. But if you want to become a member of Vision Marketing Design, you can go to myvisionagency.com. You can look at all the plans. Just to break it down, because I know I get a lot of questions about this. I know that it's kind of confusing because I don't really see anyone else doing something like this, but my program consists of high-level tools and tier 5 tools, as well as many other things, okay, like training and social media content and all of that stuff, okay? So if you are an experienced agency owner and you want to create your own a high level account, you can actually use my affiliate link here and you can get a free membership inside of Vision Marketing and Design. Okay. This does not include the tier 5 tools. This is an additional upgrade, but it's only $50 a month. Okay. If you guys decided that you did want to use the tier 5 tools. One of the things that I highly recommend though, if you're doing high level, you may want to become a tier 5 partner as well, like I did, because you can become a reseller. So what you're doing is you're packing full of packing your agency full of value. Okay. So you can actually white label the tier 5 tools as well, some of them. So lots of opportunities here, but maybe, you're not into like being an agency owner, but you realize that SaaS, being a SaaS reseller is just, I think it's like $160 billion industry being a SaaS reseller. So huge opportunity is being able to give this software away, also to be able to resell the software or add it to a membership area or a bonus. I know that Ray is in the travel industry. So if he wanted to, maybe he's like working with an MLM or something like that, and he wants to be able to provide a suite of tools as a bonus for signing up for his travel program. That's how people utilize these different softwares, just like I am utilizing it for my program, right? I want to train people how to become successful online and automate their business to create passive income, right? So what I've done with Vision Marketing is I've created a program where I'm marrying all the tools with high level, all of the tools with tier 5 into the program where I am going to teach you tools and strategies, right? So this is what I'm doing. If you become a high level agency owner, you can get a free membership here. If you become a tier 5 partner and reseller, then you can get a free membership here. If you decide to do both, then great. You still get a free membership, so everyone wins. Okay, so thank you all so much for joining me. I will see you all tomorrow, same time, same place. Go make your vision a reality. Bye.